talking of walking the talk and following what you preach, here's a story that is deeply disturbing. The man who once wore the badge of a proud nationalist, K. Annamalai, has chosen the path of division for a handful of votes. Viewers, it's a sad and dangerous turn in his career and tells you about the reality of vote bank politics, the compulsions. Remember the Annamalai we knew as BJP leader. He was a ferocious critic of the Dravidian parties. He tore into the DMK and others for their anti-North divisive rhetoric. He called out their North-South poison that splits our country, our people. He stood tall and declared that Tamil Nadu welcomes every Indian as brother and sister. Annamalai rejected the very idea of us versus them. He was an advocate of the idea of India. But the same Annamalai has flipped. Viewers, he has written a long post blaming North Indians for rising crimes in Tamil Nadu. He points fingers at migrants from northern states after tragic incidents. He demands special registers for North Indian workers. He paints an entire region as a threat. Where did the nationalist in Annamalai go? Where did the man who fought Dravidian divisiveness disappear suddenly? What happened to him? The very poison he once rejected, he is now spreading it himself. The man who slammed others for creating North versus South hatred is now feeding the same fire, viewers. This is vote bank compulsion at its ugliest. Forgetting everything he preached, Annamalai has taken the easy route of blame game to woo a section of voters in Tamil Nadu. The nationalist tag he once wore so proudly is in shambles. Crime is crime, viewers, and criminals must be punished hard, no matter where they come from. But to generalize and target an entire region is not the solution. That is not on. This is a dangerous path to take, and that is the same brand of politics Annamalai once condemned. He has forgotten what he taught us. He has surrendered to the very mindset he opposed. As he gears up to fetch a few votes, he is ready to tear the fabric of national unity, viewers. The ex-IPS officer's mask of nationalism has slipped, and now the real face of vote bank politics is now visible very clearly. Let me open this up. Mr. C. Narasimhan, ex-member of parliament. Sumati Venkatesh is a political analyst. Dr. Ranganathan, Karan Verma, Harish Muhammad Ibrahim and Vivek Srivastav, they stay on. Mr. Narasimhan, what has happened to Annamalai? Everything that he once opposed, he is doing the same thing.
Good evening, sir. I think you are making something wrong comments on Annamalai. Annamalai is a nationalist and he never been as a partial or any kind of decisive politics he won't take. What he said, please understand that lakhs and lakhs of migrant workers are coming and working in Tamil Nadu for the past several years. Even in the past in BJP or even now, Annamalai is not against the labours or the working culture of the people, those who come from North India. But he says that safety security has to be monitored and all these workers has to be regulated with a kind of registry, data entries that
Mr.
to safeguard
I have
the
no
lives
problems with most of what he said. I have the English translation of his post. My only problem is the North Indian bit. Why is he linking criminals to one part of the country, to one region? If anybody is 1 minute, if anybody falls foul of the law, take action, the strictest action. Why feed this North versus South divide? That's the worry, sir. That's the problem.
No, never. No question of dividing North and South. Annamalai is a great leader. He never works or he never do any politics like Dravidian movement. So people are trying to convert the politics into politics. Annamalai is not for politics. He is doing the national level politics and he is a bright future leader for Tamil Nadu who can groom Tamil Nadu in a better way. He never opposes any of the North Indian people coming to work here. But he wants to see that the local lives are safeguarded, the women and children are all to be escorted and given the proper life. That means The people, those who are coming
Sir,
to
let
work
me
here.
read 1 minute. Mr. Narasimhan, 1 minute. Sir, calm down. Let me read one paragraph. Just this June, a young man from a North Indian state was arrested in Chennai. Last month, cases including sexual harassment of a young woman near Tambaram, molestation of a woman alone at her home, the arrest of 3 North Indian laborers, including a 15-year-old boy. Then he says, these are just a few instances where young men from North Indian states have been arrested, raising numerous questions. In one paragraph, he's mentioned North India 4 times. Dr. Ranganathan?
Pranesh, let me at the outset give a disclosure that Annamalai is a very good friend, but God knows how many friends I've lost by speaking the truth and what needs to be said. I wholeheartedly condemn what Annamalai has said. I'm sorry, Anna, but this is completely devoid of facts, what you've said. Let me give you 3 facts that should make you at least retract or apologize for what you've said. Number 1, there are 419 rapes that are committed and each rape is a tragedy that's committed in Tamil Nadu, according to the NCRB. 99% of them were committed by the criminals who are from Tamil Nadu. 94% of the rapists are known to the rape survivors. 77% of the immigrants or laborers in Tamil Nadu are from the surrounding South Indian states. So when you blame the North Indians for anything, you don't have the data at hand. And the 5th and final nail in your diatribe coffin, I'm sorry to use those strong words, Annamalai, because you disappoint me, is that Tamil Nadu ranks 6th in the North Indian migrant labor when it comes. Gujarat is ranked number 1, number 2. So please get your facts right. Do not throw such slanderous allegations against our North Indian brothers and sisters, because they are not the majority who are committing these crimes. Please go with data. You are supposed to be educated. You are, I know that. You always go with data. What has left you to do this? Is it for political patronage or at the altar of political expediency? Sorry, Annamalai.
Karan, what do you think has changed about Annamalai? Isn't this for votes?
So Pranesh, I remember being on your show when Annamalai decided to part ways with the BJP. And I said that, we need more nationalist alternatives. It should not be the monopoly of the BJP.
I said so.
But I was also skeptical because I remember on 23rd February, there's an echo coming, if you could fix that. On 23rd February earlier this year, Annamalai said that Periyar was a champion of social justice and Bharat needed him at that time. I mean, that's when the alarm bells should have gone, actually, because in no way can you ever appreciate a man who wanted a different nation, Dravida Naidu, who was writing letters to Jinnah, who has broken Ganesh Murthy's, who has said that Tamil was an uncultured language, and who's literally called for genocide of Brahmins. In no way can you ever call him a champion of social justice. So that there was the earliest sign. So what next for Annamalai? I can bet my last buck that very soon you will hear Annamalai repeat this trope that, we people in South, we pay so many taxes. What do we get in return from the center? Because these are the typical statements coming from all these Dravidian parties. And I wanted Annamalai to be a lease of fresh air, to be a breath of fresh air. Unfortunately,
Which is why I
he's
began by
falling in the
saying
same
that this
trap.
is a disturbing piece of development. Never thought that, we would be discussing this, because just last week, Karan, like you said, I remember we were discussing about Annamalai's prospects now that he's broken free, so to say, from the BJP. Harish, you must be mighty pleased. Annamalai is following, the DMK template.
No, it is not the DMK template. It is the social fabric, the culture which the Tamil Nadu state stands for. And having said that, whether Annamalai should be considered on what he has narrated today, no. Because his double standard is to be reciprocated across the state, not only across the state, across India. For the matter of the fact is, he invoked the Michael Patti, the St. Michael schools in Kallakurichi. The issues have been blown out of the proportion, stating that there has been a communal involvement is there. But the manipulation done by Mr. Annamalai has been reprimanded by the CBA, stating that there has been no foul play. And he had made sure the entire state to go on turmoil. And number 2, even with the Bihar laborers issue, which was being invoked during the DMK government, which was preposterously, he was the one man behind that to make it blown out of the proportion across the
What
national
out of
level.
proportion?
Where
Harish,
the
no, 1 minute. For, so many DMK leaders said such vile things about North Indians, about people from Bihar, and then Mr. Stalin went to campaign in Bihar? Did not even bat an eyelid, think twice before going there? I want to bring in Sumati Venkatesh. Ma'am, I have a letter written by Annamalai to MK Stalin. This is dated 6th November 2023. He says BJP Tamil Nadu sponsors DMK 50 train tickets for a tour to North and Northeastern India so that they broaden their vision beyond, some parts in Tamil Nadu to witness India's growth story. From writing that letter to now blaming North Indians, what has happened?
See, good evening everybody. He is still the same old nationalist. You people are politicizing the issue actually. He is actually flagging a law and order issue at Tamil Nadu because of this unorganized migrants from North India. That's all. He is not mentioning any North Indian religion. North Indian says people, many percentage of the crimes are occurring by them. He is more concerned about the migrants of the migrants from the North India to Tamil Nadu because nearly about 1.5 crores of the migrants are settled down at Tamil Nadu. This is a major issue actually. I am not saying that issue also because sometimes the economy is also depends upon them. In many industries like textile industry, in hospitality, mainly in construction industry, in everywhere, hotel industry, everywhere. The thing is, there is no any particular or strict governance. This is a governance problem actually.
Ma'am, if this is a governance and law and order problem, which I know it is, why bring in this North India, South India, Central India, East India?
Problem arises from the North India. You please listen
Who's told,
what
no,
I
no,
am saying.
who's told you this? Where is this data coming from, ma'am?
Higher actually.
Where is this data that you are citing?
No, the data is coming from Tamil Nadu police only registered that.
Dr.
See,
Ranganathan,
there
you
is
don't
no
have this
any
data?
from NC or...
Pranesh, number one, I just gave you the fact 77 to 80% of the migrant population in Tamil Nadu is from the surrounding South Indian states. So it is wrong to say that the majority are North Indians. Number two, I gave you the fact about the rape incidents. I gave you the fact about that the rapists know their victims. And finally, when you talk of registration of North Indians, nothing could go more wrong. They would go house to house, some politician out to get the blood of North Indians to go and attack them. If you want to start it, then start with the 80% of migrant population that are South Indians. Get them registered first.
It's a recipe for disaster, for anarchy. Vivek Srivastav, 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, I don't agree with Karan Verma. Periyar was definitely a great man, a great ideology. I do not agree with his concept of having a separate nation. But yes, he made major contributions in the development of Tamil Nadu and the political ethos which are being followed by all parties today.
You know what? You also like Jawaharlal Nehru? Do you know what Mr. Nehru thought of Periyar? बता दीजिए सर, मैं बोलूंगा अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, आप खुद ही
that doesn't matter. There are two people. No, there can be two good. There can be two good people who don't like
Karan,
each other. That doesn't matter.
You have the last word, Karan.
So, ironically, Pranesh, on 5th March 2023, Annamalai went against the DMK government saying they are ill-treating the North Indian migrants here. And the then DMK government filed an FIR and put in place the strictest charges, booked him under section 153, 505, 295. That's what they did. That's Annamalai, Pranesh, Annamalai of 2023, who fought this case saying that the North Indians are being treated badly. And today we have an Annamalai who says that North Indians are responsible for the crimes.
Yeah.
So just contrast that and see what a decline.
I leave it to the judgment of the viewers. I thank all of you for joining us. The News Hour with Navita Kumar on the other side.